everybody. It's time for a shot of Business Central. The first thing I want to lead off with is update 20.2 is now the current release of Business Central Online. Most environments, I think, should be updated by now. And one of the key things, there's a lot of updates and hot fixes and improvements like usual within here. The one thing I wanted to touch on was what you may have noticed, depending on what role center you're using, is that up on the very top menu ribbon, for example, on the Business Manager role center, there's a new Shopify menu. So the Shopify app was deployed within Business Central as part of this update, and you have a little menu within the Shopify. You can see shops, customers, products, orders, gift cards, transactions, payouts, and there's also, if you go to your Tell Me button, you can search on Shopify and go to like a setup and configuration page.
And this is because Microsoft partnered with Shopify recently?
So Microsoft now has this relationship with Shopify to provide this connector. And so it's now just included with every Business Central environment.
But what if you don't want it?
Great question. So the easiest and best thing to do, if you have no plans on using the Shopify connector at all, the easiest thing to do is open up the extension management page. You will see that this is an app, one of the apps that's provided by Microsoft. Just click on it and uninstall it.
See, I would do that, but then my luck, I'll uninstall it. 2 days later, I'll need it, and then what do I do, right?
Then you go and reinstall it.
So you can reinstall it from App Source. All right.
Absolutely. Yep.
So
I mean, you could also, if you're not quite sure about it, what you also could do, I guess, is go into the profiles page, customize the role center page to hide it. So you're just hiding the menu option off there. Having it in the Tell Me isn't going to hurt anything.
But why, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the hard way out, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, the more difficult way, anyway.
Yeah. So that's out there, and just. This Shopify connector, I don't want to get too into the weeds on this right here, but it's really designed as a business to consumer web shop portal.
Absolutely.
Right? Where you're selling widgets and you want anyone in the world to be able to buy widgets. You're going to set up a Shopify site possibly for that, or maybe one of the other Shopify's competitors. And that's so that anyone can go out there. It's the same price. Maybe you've got some promos or whatever, but it's not a B2B, business to business, where your customers are seeing all their transactions and their pricing and discounts and.
Right. The beauty of it, though, right, is that it's simplicity. It's simple.
Correct.
Which is kind of ironic because later on we're going to be reviewing a B2B e-commerce app, which is kind of taking the Shopify approach with simplicity, I guess.
Yeah, and it's different, and those are different. And and I know that a lot of companies will tell you, well, we do both B2B and B2C, and maybe there's a solution out there that is a great solution for B2B and B2C. I know there are. However, maybe one for B2B and one for B2C actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
Right? So,
it all depends on your business.
Anyways, the other issue thing that I wanted to talk about here was that there has been an issue over the past week or two where users, what you may see as a user in Business Central is when you open up a page and there's like toggle fields, yes, no fields, or what we call Boolean fields. Yeah. Some of those little buttons look like they're misplaced on the page, like they're offset from the captions. Mm-hmm. And this actually is not a Business Central issue. It actually is caused by an update that was done to the Chrome browser.
Gotcha.
So if you're using Chrome, and I know a lot of people do use Chrome to run Business Central, you may have noticed in the last week or so that you've got these issues. The issue is not actually, there's no right now fix or update for Business Central. The suggested fix, I think there is something you can do within Chrome to eliminate it, or you can just use Microsoft Edge
Yeah. Or Firefox, I heard.
or Firefox as your
Right.
browsers. Yep.
Yeah, not bad. So, with that though, the 2022 update, just want to let everybody know that there were 15 platform hotfixes, 37 application. As usual, a lot of different country application fixes. But what I thought was unusual, and maybe I'm wrong, is for the U.S. I saw that there were 7 total hotfixes. It seemed like a lot. Is that more than a lot?
Localization,
Yeah.
like local specific.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It seemed like a
that's
lot, right?
that's more than average for sure. Usually there's 1 to 2.
Yeah, tops. That's what I thought.
You know?
So, and then the feature change was release and reopen multiple documents. So when you finish working on a batch of documents, you can release all of them or some of them to the next stage, and then or you can reopen them for further processing in the future. There's different font colors now on Business Central if it says released or open, and one's in green, one's like grayed out. So nothing too crazy. What else you got, Sir Ken?
Just we were talking about there's a promotion that Microsoft has if you're a Dynamics NAV client and you are considering moving to Business Central online. There's a promotion called Bridge to the Cloud
Right.
that has been extended to
Through December 2022. First cutoff date I think was June 30th,
Okay.
which would have been in 2 days.
So they've extended for 6 months that promo, which
Yeah.
gives you an additional discount on your Business Central users, provided that you license enough Business Central Online users to maintain the same annual payment as your BREP annual
Correct.
enhancement plan
Correct,
payment. Right?
Now after July 11th, it might be a little bit interesting because right now when you set them up, they're not in the new commerce experience for the promotion. But I wonder what it'll be after July 11th, if they'll pull that SKU, and then you're going to have to choose monthly or annually or whatever.
I guess time will tell.
Absolutely. All right, and then let's see what else I got here. There is a new Business Central overview page for partners. It's a good resource for partners basically to see all things Business Central. It's really a good starting point. We'll put a link to that in the show notes so that you can have it. And I conducted a poll on our LinkedIn page just for fun. I wanted to know what Business Central users and whatnot thought was the most important Business Central integration. The choices were between Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Excel, and Microsoft Word. And out of 242 votes, Microsoft Excel is the winner with 48%.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think came in number 2?
Outlook.
No. Teams.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That shocked me too.
That does surprise me.
Word. Yeah, Teams had 26%, Outlook had 24%, Microsoft Word had 2%.
I guess if you consider, if you're sitting on a page and you can open in Excel or edit in Excel any page of data, and the ability to take any report and push the data directly into Excel.
Right.
I guess if I add all those together, I would say that as a general end user, that is more valuable for me than the Outlook.
Yeah, absolutely.
Client.
Because Outlook,
Added.
it's a great feature, but it's still limited somewhat.
For
You know
most
what I mean?
power users
Right.
want to be able to take data, set some filters, push that data into Excel, and do some additional manipulation to it. Right.
Yeah, quicker changes and everything. Push it.
Lighter
Yeah.
users, or
Right, they're not using
seldom
Excel that
users,
much.
They're
So-
more the Outlook probably. So
Yeah. But Teams is interesting. I guess Teams is popular, but
yeah.
the integration, I don't realize that many people use it.
Huh. Nice poll.
Yeah, so it's
That's what
different.
she said.
What's it?
I don't know.
So last one I got is Power Platform and Azure Logic Apps Connector has now been moved out of preview and is now in general availability for Business Central. So that's what I got for the shot. I think you're all done too.
Yeah.
Next
All
up,
set.
we're going to get crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
Month end closing.
Month end closing. for the hardcore Business Central user.